Hello, I'm Denise. Welcome to Fitbit Premium. Today I'll be guiding you through a beginner yoga flow. We'll focus on strengthening the quads and lengthening the hamstrings. You don't need any props for today, but grab water and a towel. Start your workout on your Fitbit, and then meet me centered on your mat in tabletop pose. And in tabletop, take your time. Really feel the earth beneath you. Stack your shoulders over your wrists and your hips over your knees. Lengthen your spine from your tailbone all the way out through the crown of your head. Keep a little micro bend in the elbows, and then drift into your cow cat, sending the belly down, the heart out and up. And then exhale, counter stretch of the spine, scooping the belly in, lifting the back of your heart up toward the sky. Couple more breaths, just like that. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale, belly down. Exhale, lift the belly up and in. Shifting onto your belly, send the knees back, chest, face, tops of the feet, and fingertips down as you tent the arms, coming into a wide arm Cobra pose. Elbows can stay bent. Exhale, guide yourself right back down and into the earth. Go ahead and repeat your wide arm Cobra pose, or meet me with your arms reaching back for Locust Pose. You could interlace the hands. It's early in the practice, so stay in that Cobra if this is too much on the shoulders to start. And then exhale, hands down, tuck your toes. Press up and back to downward facing dog. And little wiggles or little pedaling of the legs, or a little shake of the head, yes and no, might feel sweet here. Take 2 more breaths. Hips high, shoulders down and away from the ears. Next, inhale, guide your body forward, coming into a plank pose. Modify by dropping the knees if you need or want to. Otherwise, knees hover. Belly up and in. Driving energy back and forward. Here for another 2. And 1. Side plank first side. You might start by dropping the bottom knee to the earth, stacking the hips and the shoulders. If you feel secure and comfortable here, stay there for a little more spice. Straighten the legs, stack the big toes, leave a little gap in between the heels, and breathe. Coming back through your plank pose, drop those knees if you need to. Otherwise, little toe taps. Really strengthening the core. Feeling the glutes engaged here as you take a little tap side to side. 1 more set or 1 more breath. Exhale, second side. Drop the bottom knee. Stack the shoulders, stack the hips. If you have a little more energy today, straighten the legs. Leave a little gap in between the heels. Energy driving back, forward, down, and up. Back through your plank pose. Let's take a little moment to check in. Drop the knees, press the hips back. A few breaths in your child's pose. Moving along. Rise back up through your tabletop. Tuck your toes, lift the hips, stretch your body out in your down dog. And then meet me in a dog split. 1 leg up and back, first side, as if you could send the sole of the foot to the imaginary space behind you and imprint the sole of the foot into that surface. And then exhale, pull your knee in toward your nose. 2 more times, inhale, dog split. Exhale, knee to chest. 1 more, inhale, stretch back. Exhale, pull the knee forward. Step your leg ahead, stack your knee over the heel, and then go ahead and drop the back knee. Inhale, rising up to a supported crescent pose. And then from here, we'll fire up the left quad, straightening the back leg, coming into a high crescent pose. 5 times, we'll straighten both legs, cactus the arms out to the sides. Inhale. Exhale. Using the back glute to press up as you straighten both legs, keeping your spine long and your tail under. 1 more, inhale. Exhale, pull. Beautiful. Back to your crescent pose. Hands to your hips. Straighten both legs. Quarter turn toward the right side of your space, opening up to a goddess pose. Straighten the legs. Bend the knees. Two. One. Straighten both legs. Quarter turn toward the back of your mat. Meet me in crescent pose, opposite side. Low lunge. Plank pose. Downward facing dog. Inhale, opposite leg up and back. Exhale, knee to chest. Coming into the second side, dog split 2 more times. Exhale, shift. 1 more time, extend. Exhale, shift forward. Step ahead, drop the back knee. Tail under, spine long, arms up. Use the ball of the foot to press up to your crescent pose. 5 times, we're gonna straighten both legs, cactus the arms out to the sides. Inhale, bend. Exhale, lift. Syncing your breaths and your movements as you strengthen your front quad and really lengthen and actually activate that back hamstring. I feel it working. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Return your hands to your hips. Open up to set up a wide leg fold. Heels out, toes in. Look up. Exhale, tuck your chin in towards your chest. Roll down. Maybe you touch the floor. Maybe you bring your hands to your shins. Maybe the crown of the head extends forward toward the earth. Breathe. Pressing the outer edges of the feet down and into the earth. From there, return your hands to your hips. Extend through your spine as you lift back up to standing. Let's meet at the top of the mat, bending the legs to arrive to Tadasana. Inhale, upward salute. Exhale, hands to chest. Squat down to your chair pose with legs either hips width or bring your big toes to touch. Tail low, arms high, spine long, belly in. Fire up the quads a little bit. We'll let it burn for about 5 more deep breaths. In through the nose, out through the nose. 3. 2 more. 1 more. You're doing great. Exhale, straighten the legs, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, palms to shins. Exhale, plant your palms, meet me back in your high plank pose. Drop your knees, drop your belly and your chest down to the floor. Meet me in another wide arm back bend here, baby cobra. Exhale, back down to the earth. Plant your palms, press the hips back, child's pose. And in your child's pose, take a few breaths just for you. Part your lips, close your eyes. Soften the belly. Feel the echoes of all that work you just poured into yourself. And rise up to seated, coming into a wide leg forward fold. It's very important to warm up, to work out, and to cool down the body. So open up the legs a little or a lot. Hands in front of you. Look up. And as you exhale, tuck your chin in towards your chest, keeping the legs active. Sits bones down, thighs, knees, ankles, and toes pointing up, and then start walking your hands forward. Coming into a wide-legged fold, opening up the inner thighs and stretching out the hamstrings. Let the head and the chest be heavy for 3 more breaths. Giving yourself the gift of time as you work on flexibility, finding that equanimity in the breath, in your brain, taking some time to move at a more gentle pace. Together, we'll rise back up to seated, support the legs, close the legs like a book, shift the toes forward toward the top of the mat. Inhale, lift up tall, look up. As you exhale, belly in, spine down. Arms wide, bring the soles of the feet together, coming into reclining cobbler's pose. And the arms can remain outstretched to the left and the right side of your space, or you can bring the left hand to the heart and your right hand to your belly. Coming into final rest. Taking one full breath in and deep breath out in your reclining Cobbler's pose. From there, let the body just ooze into Savasana, releasing to the gentle pull of gravity, inviting the body to relax and soften into the earth. And come back into soft movements of your body, starting with little wiggles of your fingers and your toes. Pass back through one last full body stretch. Exhale, pull your knees in towards your chest, and gently rock and roll all the way up and into a cross-leg seat. Stop your workout on your Fitbit. Thank you for sharing your practice with me. My name is Denise. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you next time.